there, I hope you are doing well. My name is Nafi, and in today's video I decided to share a bit of my process on how I usually draw hair. I am not a professional artist, so please take what I say here with a big grain of salt, but also I still wanted to share it in case anybody might find it helpful or simply as a reminder for myself. So let's begin. Disclaimer, it might be cringe or my Pikachu voice might not be clearly captured by the microphone, but hope you'll bear with me. So we'll start by using the lasso tool and try to make a little shape that would resemble the hair, and then I'll use the soft airbrush. So here I'm just gonna be using mainly the airbrush and the basic brush that we all have by default, and the blending. If you're using Clip Studio Paint, you have the blending option, which is very useful as well. So we are gonna start with the airbrush with kinda rather darker color. I'm just gonna fill the shape with it, and then we are gonna try to make a little gradient in this shape, and at the middle of the shape we are gonna have the highlight. So here I'm usually trying to combine multiple colors and to try to make a fluid, smooth gradient. So I'm just playing around with the tones here and there, and then I'll try to take the colors I have at the edges and draw the details for the hair. I'm also sorry I am not super great at explaining, but I am trying my best. So thank you for bearing with me. Here we go, even a bit darker. Here I'm gonna try and blend a bit to make it a bit smoother. But not too much though. And it looks kind of colorless, so I will try to add a little more saturated color for the close to the middle again. And I'm gonna redo the previous part again. This time a bit softer. Also here it's a lot of trial and error because I am having problems with drawing the lines like flowy and without making them look too weird. Because what it would be ideal to do would be to try to make them flowy and kind of linked. And then we are gonna pick the color that we have in the middle. We are gonna make it even lighter. And we are gonna try to add subtle lines that would indicate the highlight. And what I am usually doing here is trying to follow these, let me highlight it, this kind of shape where the color is the brightest. So I will just try to softly emphasize that, adjusting the color if needed. And here I'm just repeating the process. Trying to be careful to keep the lines smooth. And trying to make them slowly blend into each other. Then I'm gonna use the blending and I will select a darker color to try to adjust a bit. Then I'm gonna pick the shadow color and try to come back with adding detail again. So I'm basically just repeating the process. I am blending, then I'm coming back to adding a detail, then I'm blending again, and so on and so forth. And just playing around and experimenting with the highlights and the shadows. From time to time, if you want a little refresh for the eyes, you can flip the canvas so you can better see the shapes. Then I'm gonna add with the airbrush a bit more of a reddish color for like a bit more saturated tone, because I feel like the colors are looking a bit too dead. And then I'm gonna try to blend a tiny bit in here. And this time I'll go even brighter for the highlights. Blending a bit again. And then around this area I'm gonna pick the color, but change it to a rather more desaturated one this time, close to gray. And then I'll emphasize a bit more on the shadows again. And even go with the shadows very close to the beginning of the highlights. and this will kind of be like the last highlight. And at the end, I'll use the glow dodge. I'll take the airbrush and I'll use an orange reddish color, trying to add a bit of more dramatic highlight. And yes, this is pretty much it. If you've made it up to this point, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope it wasn't too messy. I'm sorry for that, and I really hope that, I don't know, you found it helpful, at least 1%. Many thanks, and hope to see you in the next video. Also, if you'd like to see me drawing live, you can check out my Twitch channel where I stream every week from Monday to Friday, and more general content on my Instagram, Facebook, DeviantArt, and ArtStation. If you enjoyed the content and you would like to see more, give the subscribe button a hug. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay awesome.